Graffiti. Is it crime, art, or both? How could someone love art to the point that they are willing to risk heavy fines and even imprisonment to practice it? These are the sort of questions that have been debated as long as graffiti has been around. But maybe it's not about the art. Maybe it's about the moment. Maybe the illegal nature of graffiti is what makes it what it is. Maybe it's about the thrill. Graffiti, or graff as it is often called in the street subculture, is a much older art form than many realize.
People have been painting on walls since, forever. But the first real piece of graffiti, a lot of people agree on, was made by this guy called Cornbread in the 1960s. And he just took paint and stuff and just started writing on people's walls and just doing words with just elements of art into them, and that's where it all started, really.
Mostly for the rush, just to kind of, I'm not really kind of one of those people that are down to always getting in trouble, but it's something that can be beautiful in its own little way, but still be kind of getting in trouble. Instead of going out and buying a huge canvas to put it all on, it's always easier to just go out and find a big wall and go put it on that.
I read a lot about graffiti and stuff, and how it's speaking for people who don't get to speak, and I thought that was really cool. Plus, I've always loved art, and I love, how it makes me feel, so I was like, let's just move on to that medium and try something that I can speak to a lot of people through. I wouldn't say spray painting individually is an addiction, but art, I can't go more than a couple days without doing something. Stuff's always, popping in my head saying, yeah, you gotta design me. I'm like, okay. I went over, the two pieces that I did that weren't exactly kosher, were done over what I deemed as poor art anyway. So I kind of justified it by saying, hey, I'm just making this better, whether it's legal or not.
I got caught by a housewife. It was just on the side of a barn, because the barn door just looked perfect for a little stick figure help me guy. I heard the door slam, and I went to turn around and run, and I got caught in the fence, my crotch got caught in the fence. She let me go. She didn't call the cops on me, but I actually ended up painting the whole front side of the barn, which really sucked. But I don't usually regret or look down on most of my piece, just because it was a blast. It was lots of fun.
But what about the flip side of the same question? Why not do graffiti?
Misdemeanor charges, unless it's a campus like this, it bumps the charge up to a D felony if it's anything involving a church or other religious group, or it's any type of hate crime type thing. It bumps up the charges. So they're hefty fines. Usually first time you end up with some probation, but yeah, there is a jail sentence that comes along with damaging someone's property.
Indianapolis has they're working on a big grant right now that they're trying to incorporate young people and to help paint some positive stories and positive histories on bridges and everything in the city.
In spite of these legal alternatives to graffiti in the typical sense, many remain on the streets. Why?
You probably find a lot of folks that are not doing well in school that may have family issues. You put that combination together and you have it could come out with graffiti.
There is currently only one legal graffiti wall in the state of Indiana. If you love art and want to see it recognized as it should be, write your statesman today and let them know that providing legal alternatives to crime should be a priority.